Hello and welcome. My name is Marco. I'm the chief representative of German Industry and Commerce in Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos and Myanmar. Today I'm here with my colleague, with Chang, and we take you to Long An. Long An, a province in the Mekong Delta region in the south of Vietnam.
And as a rich in cultural and historical traditions, Long An has become also very dynamic localities. And first of all, let's have a look at all the attractions of Long An. So let's go.
Good idea, let's go.
Long An, strategically located at the crossroads of Tien Giang, Thap, Tay Ninh and Ho Chi Minh City to the north, with Cambodia to the east, boasts a network of rivers and canals spanning 8,912 kilometers. Anchored by the Vam Co Dong and Vam Co Tây rivers, alongside the pivotal Soai Rap, Long An serves as a vital gateway for manufacturers and logistics, facilitating seamless trade of raw materials and agricultural products to Ho Chi Minh City, the largest consumption market. With unparalleled accessibility, Long An connects effortlessly to Ho Chi Minh City through a well-developed road network and river infrastructure, complemented by its proximity to Tân Sơn Nhất Airport, a mere 38 kilometers away, offering convenient national and international connectivity. Furthermore, the upcoming Long Thành Airport in Đồng Nai is easily accessible from this province, reinforcing Long An's position as a key hub in the region.
And here we have an opportunity to mingle with the natures of the rivers in the western of Vietnam, and at the same time we have an opportunity to have more interesting experiences by seeing the beauty of Long An.
That's nice. But I think Long An is not only famous for the beauty. So it also became a province with a very rapid socio-economic development and is attracting the most foreign investments in the whole Mekong Delta region. And I think we should go and find it out. So let's go and explore and get an overview about the investment conditions, about the environment. And let's have a look to the HR, to the infrastructure and also to the industrial zones.
Let's go.
Long An, strategically positioned for industrial and service development, witnessed a 3.4% economic growth rate in the first half of 2023, laying a positive foundation for continued progress in the latter half. The economic structure is robust, with industry and construction at nearly 51%.
Now we are in Tan An City. Tan An City is one of the satellite cities of Ho Chi Minh City, but at the same time also holds a gateway position to the Mekong Delta. And therefore, Tan An is a very important traffic point for waterway, but also for road.
Right.
And especially it connects Ho Chi Minh City with the expressway to the Mekong Delta. It's called Chum Lung Expressway, the National Road 62 and also the National Road 1A.
In addition, the highways like Ho Chi Minh City, Trung Luong and Bến Lức, Long Thành just contribute to the overall development of the province, and it also creates the opportunity for the real estate markets as well. At the same time, the Ring Road number 4 and the Metro 3As are currently being started.
Okay, that's good.
By 2030, Long An aims to be the dynamic hub of sustainable economic development in the southern region, serving as the gateway on the urban industrial corridor of the Mekong Delta and maintaining close connection with Ho Chi Minh City and the southeast region. Economically, the focus is on achieving a robust average annual growth rate of 9% through a strategic emphasis on technological innovation, productivity improvement, and resource-efficient practices. Key industries such as processing, manufacturing, and renewable energy will play a pivotal role in realizing this vision. Long An boasts 2 universities, 3 colleges, 5 intermediate schools, and 3 vocational education centers. In alignment with market demands, vocational institutions focus on tailored training, collaborating closely with businesses, covering areas such as industrial electronics, mechatronics, automotive, and metal cutting.
Hiện nay là trường cao đẳng Long An là đóng cái vai trò chính trong cái vấn đề đào tạo nguồn lực chất lượng cao cho tỉnh. Hiện nay trường có 4 cái lợi thế như sau. Thứ nhất là trường cao đẳng công lập duy nhất của tỉnh. Cái thứ hai là các cái cơ sở trực thuộc trường đóng trên các địa bàn gần các khu cụm công nghiệp của tỉnh nên rất là thuận lợi trong công tác đào tạo nghề. Cái thứ ba là lãnh đạo tỉnh ủy ban nhân dân, ủy ban các huyện từ cấp tỉnh tới cấp huyện là rất là quan tâm đến công tác phân luồng để tạo cái nguồn tuyển sinh cho nhà trường. Và cái đặc biệt thứ tư là trường đang có 2 cái dự án quốc tế đang hỗ trợ cho nhà trường. Thứ nhất là cái trường đang được dự án tổ chức hợp tác quốc tế Đức GRDP hỗ trợ nhà trường đào tạo nghề cơ điện tử theo chuẩn của Cộng hòa Liên bang Đức. Và thứ hai là đang hỗ trợ cho trường đạt phấn đấu thành trường cao đẳng chất lượng cao vào năm 2025. Cái thứ hai là trường đang được cái dự án của chính phủ Úc thông qua cái chương trình OPQ hỗ trợ trường đào tạo nguồn nhân lực về lĩnh vực logistics theo tiêu chuẩn của Úc.
I mean, that's really amazing. As you know that for our German companies, for our German investors, one of the most critical point is really to find educated staff and educated people. We have a big demand for industrial mechanics and even also for mechatronics. And could you imagine, here in Long An, we found a vocational training college and they provide education according our German dual vocational training system. So these young people here, they are in the first year and now they are intent to become mechatronics. And not just these young motivated people, as you can see here, they also have equipment, I would say, is really state of the art. And also, by the way, the equipment also comes from Germany. I think that's also amazing. And if they can do that, and if they will graduate in the future, maybe these are also the future stuff for German companies and also for German investors here. I'm really impressed.
In 2022, Long An led the Mekong Delta region by ranking 10th nationwide. In 2023, it climbed to 9th place in attracting FDI capital, emerging as the primary choice for foreign investment in the region. Long An's commitment to industrial park development and robust infrastructure, coupled with a strategic focus on key industries, Long An has fostered collaborations with global corporations like STS, Yushin, CJ, Lotte, Coca-Cola, and has secured over $13 billion in FDI from 40 countries, with Korea, Japan, and Taiwan as leading partners. German companies in particular have invested over $12 million across 9 enterprises. To maintain its allure, Long An consistently enhances the business environment, elevating PCI index to instill confidence and foster trust among both domestic and foreign businesses.
Okay, now finally we are here. We arrived at the KCN Phu An Tan Industrial Zone here in Long An, and I have the outstanding pleasure to meet Ms. Jenny Nguyen, the General Director of KCN here in Long An. And thank you very much for your time and that we have the opportunity to talk to you.
Thank you.
Could you share a bit more about your project here?
So KCN Phu An Tan is one of our 8 projects of KCN Vietnam. We're committed to providing not only ready-built factories, but also ready-built hybrids, which I had explained that it's a combination flexible to tenants' needs, whether it's warehousing or factories. And it is situated on an expansive area of 13.4 hectares of land. Specifically in Long An, Phu An Tan Industrial Park. It's a very strategic location for investors who are in manufacturing in industries such as textile, metal, food processing, and animal feed. With its strategic location, we believe that KCN Phu An Tan would be able to cater towards a diverse base of clientele demand.
Okay, super. This is very interesting. Could you share, so who's currently your biggest investor here?
Biggest tenant we have here in Phu An Tan is a Singaporean home appliance tenant. They specialize in making, I believe, purifiers for the air. They're from Singapore, manufacturing Malaysia. So that's our current biggest tenant here.
When I walk around here, I see already some very impressive solar roof projects. Could you share a bit about your strategy regarding sustainability? What is the trend? And maybe also what are your goals for the future?
So we understand that it's really important for our tenants moving forward that we're ESG compliant. So we're definitely building out that framework for KCN. In the foreseeable future, we are installing solar panel roofs throughout all of our localities so that our tenants can access clean energy, which is important. Moving forward, we're also in our newer projects, we're going to be LEED certified, which allows efficiency, especially with energy savings. And I hope that moving forward, KCN can focus more on providing aid with governance in localities to help develop a better foundation for the workforce and just overall bring up the local economy.
And I can see, so it's really impressive what you did here in the past. What are the upcoming projects? What is important for you in the future?
I think sustainability is definitely an important factor in our investment in the future. So right now, in the foreseeable future, we will install solar panels on all of our factories nationwide. We're working with an external partner that will supply solar energy once tenant has moved in. It is important for us, and we know for your investors as well, that eventually manufacturing shifts towards a more sustainable future. So that is definitely in our plans for our future development. And we're looking into other methods that the team is currently discussing, whether it's waste management or just helping efficiency with our lighting systems and everything. It's something that we would really prioritize moving forward.
Thank you very much. I think it's really impressive. It's a great project.
Thank you.
With so many potential advantages, KCN Vietnam has attracted many foreign investors, including DHL, one of the global leaders in the logistics industry.
DHL Supply Chain, which is the business I manage, we're invested in 13 facilities across Vietnam, from North Vietnam to South, and those are a combination of leases directly with industrial park partners, or investments and fully invested operations from DHL. The reason that we work like that is we want to bring our efficient logistics operations to Vietnam in order to help improve the quality of lives of our employees, but also the Vietnamese people.
How many years you are already operating here in the country?
We've been here officially since 2004, and since 2012 we've been on a fairly strong growth curve with consistent investment and development in the country.
Do you have any advice for potential incoming investors?
I think my advice is always very similar, is make sure you get feet on the ground. You have very trusted partners to operate with. Yeah. And also, I think, obviously, culturally, anybody from Europe coming into an Asian country, like Vietnam, like Thailand, wherever it may be very aware of cultural differences. Because ultimately, if you can bridge the cultural differences and understand each other, you'll be ultimately very successful.
Mm-hmm. And of course, work with DHL.
Sure.
That's our advice.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Thank you very much.
No
yeah.
worries.
All the best for you and also for DHL here in Vietnam.
Thank you very much.
So, we saw many locations and we had many meetings here in Long An. And with a favorable advantage of the geographical position, a developed transportation infrastructure, and I think the most important, the skilled workforce, Long An becomes an attractive destination for foreign investments and for cooperations.
And while the province experiences a very strong economic growth, it is aiming for even more dynamisms. And this is the reason why we are believing that the province will keep continuing improving their investment environments in the coming years.
Definitely.
And so, see you in Long An.
If you have any further questions or are in search of a manufacturing location in Vietnam, feel free to contact the AHK Vietnam.